Do you ever wonder if the sleeping pills you take at night might be doing more harm than good? Many older adults rely on them, believing they are the only way to rest. Yet, the truth is very different. Studies now show that regular use of sleeping pills can lead to dependence confusion and even a higher risk of falls. What seems like a quick fix may slowly steal away memory balance and independence. But here is the good news. There is a natural food proven to calm the body and mind that works more safely and effectively than common sleeping pills. Unlike medication, this food gently supports the brain's sleep hormones, helping you fall asleep faster and stay asleep longer. And it does so without side effects, without morning grogginess, and without weakening your body over time. Today I'm going to show you exactly what this food is, how it works inside your body, and why doctors are now recommending it for seniors who want deep, refreshing sleep. Along the way, we will also look at a few simple habits that can bring peace back to your nights. Before we begin, I'd like to hear your thoughts. Where are you watching this video? What time are you watching it? Please leave a comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. So stay with me. The answer you're about to hear may change the way you think about sleep forever. Why? Older adults find it harder to sleep. As we move past 60, the body begins to change in quiet but powerful ways, especially when it comes to sleep. The natural production of melatonin, the hormone that signals the brain when it is time to rest, slowly declines with age. At the same time, the circadian rhythm, that inner clock that once felt so steady, starts shifting. Many seniors notice they grow tired earlier in the evening, but then find themselves awake at 2 or 3 in the morning, unable to fall back asleep. What once felt effortless now requires patience, and this simple change can be deeply frustrating. Health conditions that often come with age add another layer of challenge. Joint pain, arthritis, and back stiffness can make it uncomfortable to stay in one position through the night. For others, high blood pressure or diabetes requires medication that disrupts the natural rhythm of rest. And one of the most common reasons older adults wake at night is nocturia, the urge to urinate more often as the bladder grows sensitive. Imagine finally drifting off, only to be forced up again and again. The cycle quietly chips away at the deep restorative rest the body truly needs. Yet, it is not only the body that interrupts sleep, the mind plays its part as well. Many seniors live with silent worries about health bills, the future of children, or the weight of loneliness after a partner is gone. These thoughts creep in at midnight when the house is quiet and turn into long hours of staring at the ceiling. For an older adult in Michigan, who once told me, "The nights are the heaviest part of the day," this was more than just insomnia. It was a mirror of hidden emotions. In India too, elders often speak of stress about family responsibilities, even in their 70s, and this invisible burden keeps the nervous system on edge. How people respond to sleeplessness often depends on culture and habit. In America, doctors frequently prescribe sleeping pills, and many seniors take them nightly, believing there is no other choice. The pills may work for a while, but often leave the body groggy and increase the risk of falls. In India, on the other hand, it is common for elders to drink a cup of warm herbal tea, chamomile tulsi, or haldi milk, hoping the comfort will guide them into rest. Both approaches reflect a deep desire for peace, but they also show that people search for different solutions depending on where they live. The hopeful truth is that sleep does not vanish entirely with age. It only asks for more care, more awareness, and gentler support. By understanding the changes in hormones, health, and emotions, seniors can take steps to protect their nights. A warm shower, a light meal, gentle stretching, or a calming ritual before bed can remind the body that rest is still possible. And whether in America or India, the message remains the same. Your body still remembers how to sleep. It only needs your help to find the rhythm again. Sleeping pills and the hidden risks no one talks about. For many older adults, the first answer to sleepless nights is a small white tablet that seems harmless at first. Sleeping pills work by slowing activity in the brain, creating an artificial sense of calm that allows the body to drift into rest. They can feel like a blessing in the short term, especially after nights of staring at the ceiling or waking every hour. But what most people are never told is that these pills do not restore the body's natural sleep cycle. They only press pause on the symptoms for a few hours, leaving the deeper causes untouched. When the tablet wears off, the problem quietly returns, and the cycle begins again. As the years pass, dependence on pills becomes more than a simple habit. The body adjusts to the medication, requiring higher doses to achieve the same effect, while the brain slowly forgets how to fall asleep naturally. Doctors have long warned that consistent use can damage memory, reduce alertness, and increase the risk of falls, especially dangerous after 70, when balance and bone strength are already fragile. Imagine waking at night, still groggy from a pill, and losing your footing in the hallway. A single fall can change the entire rhythm of life, leaving a senior fearful of walking freely even within their own home. The scale of this issue is larger than many realize. In the United States, research shows that nearly 1 out of every 3 adults over the age of 65 has used prescription sleep medication in the past year. Among those over 70, regular use is even higher, despite countless studies linking these drugs to confusion, memory lapses, and increased hospital visits. Families often believe their loved one is simply resting better, not realizing the hidden costs that come with each refill at the pharmacy. In India, the numbers are lower, but growing, especially in urban areas where doctors are more likely to write a quick prescription rather than guide patients through lifestyle changes. Behind these statistics are real lives and real struggles. Consider Robert, a retired teacher from Ohio. At 72, he began taking sleeping pills after losing his wife, believing it was the only way to silence the loneliness that haunted him each night. For a while, the pills worked, but soon he noticed gaps in his memory and a heavy fog each morning. One day, he stumbled on the front steps, narrowly avoiding a serious injury. That moment forced him to rethink his reliance on medication, and with his doctor's help, he slowly transitioned to natural methods, light evening walks, herbal teas, and mindful breathing before bed. Within months, he regained a sense of control and began sleeping more peacefully without fear of falling. A similar story comes from Meena, a 70-year-old grandmother in Delhi. She accepted sleeping pills from a neighbor who assured her they were safe. At first, she was relieved, but soon her mornings became dull and her energy faded. Her granddaughter gently encouraged her to try alternatives, a warm glass of turmeric milk in the evening, a simple bedtime routine, and daily prayers that eased her mind. Over time, her reliance on pills faded, and with it came the joy of waking clear-headed, able to enjoy mornings with her family once again. These stories remind us that pills may seem like a quick escape, but they rarely bring lasting peace. The truth is, your body still holds the capacity to rest even after 70. It may require patience, gentler habits, and the courage to step away from the easy answer. But with small changes and trusted guidance, deep natural sleep can return, and with it, the freedom to face each new day with clarity and calm. Almonds, a natural way to support deep sleep after 70. As we age, many of us begin to feel that restful sleep slips further and further away. Nights become lighter interruptions, more frequent, and mornings often start with fatigue rather than refreshment. While many turn to sleeping pills, the risks of memory loss, imbalance, and dependence make them far from ideal. This is why almonds, a simple and familiar food, deserve special attention for anyone over 70 who wants to improve sleep naturally. Almonds are packed with magnesium, a mineral that plays a vital role in muscle and nerve relaxation. Low magnesium levels are strongly linked with restlessness, night cramps, and difficulty staying asleep. By restoring balance, almonds help calm the nervous system and allow the body to release tension, which is often one of the biggest obstacles to falling asleep in older age. Another reason almonds are so effective is their content of tryptophan, an amino acid that the body converts into serotonin and then melatonin. Serotonin brings stability to mood, reducing anxiety and late night worry, while melatonin sets the body's internal clock and signals that it is time to rest. Unlike pills that push the brain into a drug-induced state, almonds provide the raw materials your body needs to build its own natural sleep rhythm. Almonds also contain melatonin, directly adding another layer of support. This means that with a small serving in the evening, you are not only helping the brain produce melatonin, but also gently supplying it from the outside. The result is a smoother transition into sleep and a greater chance of staying asleep through the night. For older adults in both America and India, almonds are easy to include in a daily routine. A small handful, about 1 ounce, or roughly 20 almonds in the evening is enough to make a difference. They can be eaten plain, lightly roasted, or paired with warm milk for those who prefer a comforting bedtime snack. The key is consistency, making almonds part of the nightly habit signals to the body that rest is coming. Unlike medications, almonds do not leave you groggy in the morning or at risk of dangerous side effects. They support overall health too, contributing to heart function, bone strength, and blood sugar balance, all issues that become more important with age. By choosing almonds, older adults can address more than sleep alone. They are also investing in long-term vitality. The message is reassuring. Even after 70, your body has the capacity to restore restful nights. It may no longer respond to quick fixes or shortcuts, but it still responds beautifully to nourishment and care. By including almonds in the evening, you can take a gentle, natural step toward the kind of deep sleep that strengthens memory, calms the body, and brightens the day ahead. Take the story of Mr. Singh, a 73-year-old retiree in Delhi. For years, he believed sleeping pills were the only way to manage his restless nights. But the pills left him unsteady in the mornings, and his daughter worried constantly about the risk of a fall. At his doctor's suggestion, he began eating a small handful of almonds after dinner instead of reaching for his pill. Within 2 weeks, he noticed longer stretches of uninterrupted sleep, clearer mornings, and a renewed sense of control over his health. With a smile, he said, I never thought something so simple could replace my medicine. A similar transformation happened with Margaret, a 76-year-old grandmother from Florida. She had grown dependent on prescription pills that dulled her mornings and left her forgetful. Her physician gently encouraged her to replace them with almonds as an evening snack. At first, she doubted it could work, but soon she was sleeping 6 to 7 hours at a stretch. The grogginess lifted, and she regained the energy to enjoy mornings with her grandchildren and even drive short trips again. For her almonds brought not only sleep but also the return of confidence and independence. These stories show that sometimes the most powerful remedies are not in a pill bottle but in everyday foods. By making almonds part of your evening routine, you can reduce reliance on medication, support natural sleep cycles, and wake with the clarity and strength your body deserves. The message is simple and hopeful. After 70, your body still remembers how to rest. All it needs is the right nourishment, and almonds can provide exactly that. How to use almonds in daily life for better sleep. For many older adults, the search for better sleep feels endless. Yet, the solution can sometimes be as simple as a handful of almonds. Adding almonds to your evening routine may sound ordinary, but the timing, portion size, and the way you prepare them make all the difference. The best time to enjoy almonds is in the evening, about 1 to 2 hours before bedtime, when the body naturally begins slowing down. This window gives your system enough time to digest while allowing the magnesium, tryptophan, and melatonin inside the almonds to start working in harmony with your body's own sleep signals. Portion control is essential, especially for seniors managing weight, blood sugar, or digestion. A safe and effective amount is about 1 ounce, which equals 20 to 23 almonds. This small serving provides the calming minerals and amino acids your body needs without adding too many calories or causing digestive discomfort. Eating a large amount is not dangerous for most people, but too many nuts at once can make the stomach feel heavy or trigger thirst during the night. By keeping the portion reasonable, you give your body steady support without unnecessary strain. The foods you pair with almonds can also enhance their power. A light dinner sets the stage for restful sleep, while heavy, spicy, or caffeinated meals can keep the body alert. In the United States, many older adults find comfort in pairing almonds with a small bowl of oatmeal or a warm glass of milk, both of which are gentle on the stomach. In India, almonds are often blended into haldi milk flavored with turmeric and a touch of honey, or added to soft kheer made with rice and milk. These traditions offer not only nutrition but also emotional comfort, creating a sense of calm that helps the mind prepare for rest. Practical choices make a big difference in the benefits you receive. Always select almonds that are fresh, unsalted, and free from added sugar. Extra sodium can increase thirst and disturb the bladder, while sugar may cause unwanted spikes in blood sugar, especially late in the evening. To maintain freshness, store almonds in an airtight container in a cool, dry place, or even refrigerate them in warmer climates. If almonds are unavailable, walnuts make a good substitute since they also contain melatonin and healthy fats that support brain and heart health. The deeper secret lies not in eating almonds once or twice, but in making them part of a consistent nightly routine. The body thrives on rhythm, and when it begins to expect calm, nourishing foods at the same time, each evening the internal clock settles into a steadier pattern. Over time, this habit reduces dependence on medication and supports a healthier balance between body and mind. For seniors who feel caught between restless nights and the heavy side effects of pills, this small change can offer real hope. By embracing almonds as part of a gentle bedtime ritual, you remind your body that sleep is still within reach no matter your age. Restful nights and brighter mornings are possible not through drastic measures but through steady, thoughtful care for your own well being. Simple habits that support deep sleep. One of the most overlooked secrets to better sleep after 70 is not just what you eat, but the habits that shape your evenings. The body craves rhythm and routine, and gentle choices before bedtime can often make the difference between tossing and turning or sleeping peacefully. The first step is creating a calm environment. Turning off screens at least an hour before bed reduces exposure to blue light, which suppresses melatonin production. Instead, choose softer activities like reading with a lamp or listening to quiet music while keeping the lights low and the room cool. This signals to the brain that the day is ending and rest is near. Daily movement also plays a powerful role. Light exercise during the day helps regulate energy and encourages the body to feel naturally tired at night. A 20-minute walk in the morning sun or a few gentle yoga stretches in the afternoon improves circulation, reduces stiffness, and balances mood. Older adults who keep their bodies active even in small ways often report that sleep comes more easily and feels more refreshing. The key is consistency, light movement every day, not heavy workouts that leave the body sore. When it comes to the actual moment of rest, sleep position matters more than many realize. Sleeping on the back with a small pillow supporting the knees or on the side with a pillow between the legs helps reduce pressure on the spine and bladder. This not only prevents discomfort but also minimizes the chance of waking due to unnecessary strain. A supportive pillow for the neck and a breathable mattress create the physical comfort that aging muscles and joints quietly demand. Consider the story of Eleanor, a 75-year-old widow from Ohio. For years, she complained that no matter what she tried, her sleep was broken into short fragments. Her doctor suggested three small changes: turn off the television an hour before bed, walk 15 minutes outdoors each afternoon, and switch her pillow to a supportive one for her neck. Within 2 weeks, she began sleeping longer stretches, and after a month, she proudly said she could enjoy nearly 7 hours of rest without waking. What seemed impossible became achievable through simple, steady habits. A similar lesson comes from Rajesh, a retired shopkeeper in Mumbai. He struggled with both indigestion and anxious thoughts at night. At the advice of his son, he started eating a lighter dinner, followed by 5 minutes of deep breathing meditation before bed. He also drank warm turmeric milk with a few soaked almonds, a practice long rooted in Indian tradition. Slowly, his sleep grew deeper, and he awoke with more energy, able to join morning prayers without feeling tired. These examples remind us that pills are not the only answer. By dimming lights, moving the body, and choosing supportive positions, older adults can create an environment where sleep arrives naturally. The message is simple and hopeful. Small habits practiced daily can return the gift of deep rest even in the later years of life. Beliefs, emotions, and the hidden. Linked to sleep, as the years pass, sleep is often disturbed not only by changes in the body, but also by the quiet weight of the mind. Loneliness is one of the most powerful forces that steals rest from older adults. After retirement, after children move away, or after the loss of a partner, nights can feel long and empty. Thoughts of past regrets, financial pressures, or fears about health begin to surface once the house is silent. Stress hormones rise, the heart rate stays elevated, and the body cannot easily enter the deep healing stages of sleep. What may look like insomnia is often a reflection of emotional burdens carried silently. This is why practices that calm the mind and provide connection are so important. Meditation helps slow racing thoughts, lowers blood pressure, and guides the body toward relaxation. Prayer for those who hold faith offers comfort and the sense of being supported by something greater than themselves. And community, whether through family, friends, or local groups, helps seniors feel less isolated, giving them a reason to look forward to each day. The simple act of belonging eases anxiety, and that emotional calm gently prepares the body for deeper sleep. In the United States, senior centers and local community halls increasingly offer guided meditation classes tailored for older adults. These groups meet in the afternoon or early evening, teaching breathing exercises and gentle focus techniques that quiet the mind. Many seniors share that the greatest benefit is not just improved sleep, but also the joy of sitting together, knowing they are not alone in the struggles. One participant in California explained that after months of restless nights, meditation and group connection allowed her to finally sleep 6 hours without interruption. In India, the tradition of satsang evening gatherings of spiritual songs, prayers and reflection has long been a source of peace for elders. In villages and city neighborhoods alike, seniors gather to chant, listen to uplifting words, and share their hearts. These practices lower stress, create emotional bonding, and provide the comfort of routine, all of which are essential for stable sleep. Elders often report that after satsang, their minds feel lighter and they fall asleep more easily, with fewer awakenings during the night. The lesson across cultures is the same. The mind and spirit influence the body more than we often admit. Pills and food can help, but without peace, in the heart, sleep remains fragile. By addressing loneliness, seeking connection, and embracing calming practices, seniors can rebuild not only their nights, but also their sense of hope. Even after 70, it is possible to rest deeply when the body and mind are both cared for with kindness and intention. We have learned that almonds, a simple and familiar food, can be 10 times more effective than bananas in supporting natural sleep. They provide magnesium, tryptophan, and melatonin, working gently with the body rather than forcing it the way sleeping pills often do. This means that instead of waking groggy or risking falls, older adults can enjoy a safer, calmer path toward restful nights. The larger message is that one small change practiced with consistency can transform daily life after 70. Choosing a handful of almonds in the evening, dimming the lights, or spending a few minutes in quiet reflection may seem ordinary. Yet, these ordinary choices repeated night after night add up to extraordinary results, deeper rest, clearer mornings, and more energy to enjoy time with family, friends, and community. So now, I would love to hear from you. Have you tried adding almonds or other calming foods into your evening routine? What difference have you noticed in your sleep or in the way you feel each morning? Please share your experience in the comments below, because your story may inspire someone else who is struggling in silence. If you found this message helpful, I kindly invite you to subscribe so we can continue walking together on this journey of health and hope. And if you have a friend, a neighbor, or a loved one who often complains about sleepless nights, please share this video with them. Sometimes the smallest gift, a piece of knowledge, a gentle reminder, can open the door to better rest and brighter days.